It worked. We're in.
Cool.
Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back. A piece of rebar. Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back.
Not today, young Padawan.
Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back. Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back.
I can't clear this all on my own. But hey, I guess the guys have to be useful for something.
Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back. A piece of rebar. A piece of rebar. A piece of rebar. Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back. Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back. A piece of rebar. Those blocks floated off. We need to bring them back.
What's on your mind?
We could use this to stop those plastic blocks from floating away.
Let me try. Hold on tight. Yeah, I think it'll hold. Now we just have to reverse the flow.
Well, looks as sturdy as a suicidal death trap. Maybe Heavenly's trying to kill us all.
Do whatever you want, but I'm not sticking around. If you're with me, I'll see you on the other side. Come on, Matt. Don't blow this. It's okay. A bit shaky, but it'll work. Can't cross it on one leg, though, so Alex stays here.
Olga, you and Vera should go next. Better cross now while the bridge still holds.
You've got this, Olga. Almost there. Just a couple of steps left. Who's next?
Brian, you go now. We'll cross after you.
All right, here I go.
We did it. Let's get out of here.
I've been thinking, now that we're leaving the city, maybe we could build a greenhouse at the new sanctuary. That means no more canned food. And plenty of vitamins, too.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Count me in. I could kill for a home-cooked meal.
Yeah, same here. Never thought I'd drool at the thought of potatoes or broth.
We need to get past these boxes. Think you can move them?
My pleasure. Give me a hand, Park. I'll push and you pull.
Where to?
Into the water.
All right.
All done. Ladies first?
Oh, thank you very much.
Everything about this place is cold and gross. I wish I could jet out to the islands with my bros. Sun and palm trees, a couple of hotties, looking to have some fun. Good times.
You know, I must have asked Alex to take me out to the countryside 100 times. But he never did. All he wanted to do was stay home with his cables and circuits, tinkering with Brian. Since I was young, I've dreamed of visiting exotic places, experiencing different cultures.
I spent so many years working that I forgot what it even means to take a vacation.
What dog?
That has to be the exit. How do we get through?
The boxes! Park, give me a hand. Let's go.
Careful!
Okay, I'm lost. Where are we?
You tell me. Looks like some kind of warehouse.
Being in the middle of these robots gives me the creeps.
You never seen a courier bot before? They're a lot like you. Can't handle more than one thought at a time. No need for hysterics.
Yeah, you're sure?
Look! Someone was here before us.
I bet the cops took them. Damn place doesn't feel safe. We should leave, soon.
Oh, relax. You don't know that. Besides, you wanted to eat something, right? It's a perfectly fine place to camp.
I'm with Claire. I'll get the fire started so we can all get warmed up and eat something.
Please, little one, дорогая моя, кушай, eat. She's not having it. I don't know what to do. Well, for starters, maybe take your own advice. When's the last time you ate? It's not important. I can't think about that when Vera...
It sure feels nice to be in a warm place. Roof over our heads, sharing a hot meal with friends. What more than that does a man need to be happy? Really?
Whatever, old-timer. It's gonna take a lot more than that to make me happy.
Considering the state of things, I'm just grateful I'm still breathing. Learn to appreciate the small stuff.
Dude, maybe life before the incident wasn't much different for you. But some of us actually made a very nice living before everything went to shit. We are not the same, man.
My life was just fine before.
Yeah, sure, pal. Whatever you say. Only thing that'll cheer me up now would be like room service and a week straight of sleep.
We'll take 30 minutes. Then we move out.
You're the boss, Imp. Whatever you say.
Alex, you should really get some rest. You too, Emily. We need to keep our strength up.
You guys rest. I'll take watch.
Cold out there. We'll need to start thinking about winter soon. Claire's at her husband's side every waking moment. She's just so devoted.
Everything all right, Em?
And Alex? Has he said anything about why the robots would be willing to help us all of a sudden? How is that even possible?
Might as well be rocket science as far as I'm concerned. Ask Alex. He and Brian talked a lot about that stuff.
Yeah, I'll ask him later. He needs his rest.
I'm just the housewife. But I would say don't forget to make sure Alex is in a good mood before asking.
Why aren't you sleeping? We could all use it.
Too many restless thoughts. I'm always on edge.
What kind of thoughts?
Oh, I don't know. It's the little things, I guess. Alex says I'm like a jittery helicopter always hovering over everyone. It's just my motherly instincts getting the best of me. I just can't help being concerned for you all.
Claire, we're a long way from home. Do you regret leaving?
Well, what could I do after you convinced Alex to come? But it hasn't exactly been a walk in the park. Remember, we're not used to going out like the rest of you. With his leg, it's a lot harder on him. And I'm no outdoor type either. Months of sitting on your butt doesn't prepare your feet for this. But I can keep a cozy home, keep people fed. That's my thing.
Don't worry. Something tells me you'll get your chance to shine at the new sanctuary. I should let you rest. See you later. Looking back, our last shelter wasn't really all that bad. Poor Vera. Just hold on a little longer. We need to talk. Meeting a robot after all this time that wants to help us? I'm still not sure what to think, but what about you? Do you trust Fletcher?
I don't see that it matters. We'll do what we must. Personally, I never owned any robots, so I can't say whether I could trust one. Especially when robot tutors hit the market. A disaster for teachers everywhere. I remember all those ads for them everywhere. The perfect homeschooling solution. Order now. Pfft, ridiculous.
I used to have a U-Bot. One of the cat ones. More like a fancy toy. I named it Oliver. Anyway, Oliver really lost it on the day of the incident. Kept ranting about how humanity had been gone for decades.
And that's the problem. They fool us into treating them